I think everything we said could have been streamed anyway, but because Raw is Raw, people love Raw. But anyway,
Mhm.
what's up, y'all? Welcome to Girl Vibes and Good Times. I'm
Good
your host,
times.
Nubian Scripts, and I got my girl.
Miss Tina Marie with the T. How are you guys?
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll wait on some more people to tune in. But today we are going to reiterate, a little bit on, love and hip hop. I don't know if you guys have been tuning in. And I want you guys to really tune in to us, because we definitely have some juicy um comments to share. We got our own opinions to put into, how we feel about the episodes of Love and Hip Hop. Also, we're talking about the new episodes with Zatima. I don't know if everybody watched Zatima, but it is like a
Yes.
really hot show about, man versus woman, really. That's what I get from it.
Mm,
So we'll
yeah.
be touching up on the first two episodes of Zatima,
Hmm.
and we also got the tea. And
Definitely got the
Miss
tea.
Tina Marie will definitely, pour the tea and let us know what we sipping. So
Yes.
yes, it's been a good day. How was your day, friend?
It was a slow one, but all in all, I woke up this morning, breathing, refrigerator's full, got my prayer on, talked to my dad. I'm
Amen.
great. I can always
Amen.
be prayed. Yes.
Yes. Thank God for waking us up this morning.
Yes.
So let's just go ahead and dig right into it, friend. Because the last time we left off on Love and Hip Hop, we were
Yes.
talking about the conversation with Yandy and Rasheeda.
Yes.
So this episode was basically Mendici's mom coming to have a sit down with Yandy and
Mm-hmm.
Mendici's. And one part that I saw about this episode was when Mendici was like, "That's my water." And she like, "You would never be tripping off my water any other time, but because you and your feelings, or blah blah blah, you tripping off water. Like, who cares if I always drink off your water?" Did you see that part?
Yes, I did.
How you feel about, Yandy being upset because Mendices don't want her drinking his water right now?
I think she's spiraling, to be honest, because there was more to that episode. I like that Judy definitely was confused. I think Mendici's mom may not really know what's going on. But I will say it
100%.
sounds like Yandy is spiraling. That's what it sounds like. It's like a woman that's been with a man for so long, and then all of a sudden things are changing and she's thinking there's more hope for the relationship. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you taking this away, you taking this away, you not fighting for us. Now you flipping out about me drinking your water when I normally do. It's her spiraling and not accepting. It's a good chance that this marriage, this sham, whatever she want to call it, because it's not a marriage, it's over. And I think the truth is coming out, and I think she's don't want to fight, but she want to save face at the same time. Because we all know how Yandy is.
Mm-hmm.
She have a way of, she always want to explain her situation with the public or with the fans and try to make it seem like they're good. And this is one of them times. There's nothing Yandy can say to cover up anything that's going on, because it's so blatant and it's out there, and she's so used to trying to cover her tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's losing it. You can tell it's really bothering her. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with you. I definitely feel like, she's losing control of the wheel, like,
Mhm.
including like just, saying Rashida and Kurt and them got their name, and like, where did that come from? When did Rashida say anything about Yandy?
She didn't. Only thing, like I said, if people would stop bringing stuff to Kirk and Rashida, they wouldn't mention them. That's why I was like, everybody's like, oh, Yandy ate uh Rashida up. How? Because she's talking over her. It's like the truth bother her so much she rather argue over you so you can't get a word out.
It's
But
not
the
a
percentage,
debate.
it's not a
It's a
debate.
yelling match. It's not a debate. So who could even hear what the fuck Yandy was saying?
I don't think any of them could. And once again, guys, this was the previous episode of Love and Hip Hop. Yandy and Rashida sat down to kind of sort out their differences because a lot of things have been said with between other peers, and it seems like it's a lot of accusing going on in that episode.
Yandy's
Um,
accusing.
Yandy is accusing, and she was the main. Let's be real. Anybody that's seen it, tune in. Yandy had a lot to say about them,
Unless people got
about her and
watching different
Rashida.
glasses on or something, I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
know. Because people be having me so confused. Like,
Exactly. I was
America
confused.
be having me off. Like, who are y'all watching? Like, what are you looking at? Like, what am I missing? Because, hey, what?
I don't know, but you know what? It kind of falls in line with people saying how much you see how much people bash Rashida for sticking by her husband. So people have that I hate Rashida mentality to where they can't see when something ain't what it really is. Like you don't have to like somebody. It's her fucking life. Why do you care so much? But
Yeah.
all in all, don't be delusional in your hate to the point to where you don't see that she's not the problem. People have a
Right.
tendency of seeing that person as the problem because they don't like something so much about that person's life.
Mm-hmm.
So it just seems like it's boiling down to um yeah, I think people just sitting on I can't stand Rashida. She's so stupid to the point to where they don't even see Yandy did not win that argument. Yandy was deflecting. That's
Yeah.
what she was doing.
Yeah. She won nothing, even when she tried to pull Jasmine into, hold on, before you answer it, before you answer it. Like,
Right.
what? I want to know, like, before you answer it, what?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna say before she answer? Because you trying to convince her to answer because y'all supposed to be cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. So, I saw in part of the second episode and part of this other episode when she's talking to Mendices. Now she's talking to her sister that she broke down crying, just saying like, she's tired of having Mendices back. Like he don't stand up for her, he don't shut shit down, basically. So she's tired. Is her tears really about the relationship, or is her tears about her being embarrassed?
I think it's more about her being embarrassed. Like basically, it's like me you said earlier. Yandy is so used to shutting rumors and shit down and trying to explain things. And I'm with Mendices. You don't have to explain everything, girl. Cause if it's legit, you don't have to explain anything. Just let them think what they want. But Yandy is so
Hmm.
used to covering her tracks or trying to say it. It's like the phone situation.
She's
The
used to being
female.
on defense. She's used to just being
Mm-hmm.
on defense.
No, this ain't that. Hi, Exodore. No, this ain't that. This was me texting her, and she still sound weird with that.
Yeah,
Girl, you
yeah.
texting another female from your man phone. You look just as crazy as the women responding to him.
Dry your eyes, boo. Stop crying. It was
Like
me,
what?
honey. It was. Was it though?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So guys, how do you guys know when a relationship is over? How what would you guys say the signs that the relationship is over? What would stop you from fighting for a relationship if it's over?
Hmm.
So make sure you put your comments at the bottom. Uh, but yeah,
Yeah.
the conversation with him, his mom, and her, it was like he's not fighting the way she want him to fight. And I think that's really hurting her feelings. But I don't know. That Judy is funny. I'm sorry. He's funny
She's
as fuck.
cute. She's cute. I like Judy. And the guy that she was in Cabo with, I don't know if that's the place she was at, but that man, like, she emotionally cheated with
Right.
this guy who she was like, "Hi, this is me before y'all hear anywhere else," and all this. Like, what's that about? Because I feel like when a man feel like another
Mhm.
man touched his bone, he don't really want the bone anymore.
And I think that's where Mendices is. He might be a little touched sometimes, but for him, respect is everything, and you could tell him finding out you men and now sexually because from what was said she did have sex with him, you not only cheated emotionally, but you stepped outside of that. That's why I said I
Mm-hmm.
think she's upset that I don't think he want to make things work. I think he just rather hang it up because anytime a man end a conversation with, I love you. We family. We gonna always be family. Bitch, that's a wrap. Sorry, Yandy. It's gone. He's gone, boo. You can tell that man checked out a long time ago. But
Mm-hmm.
anytime you sleep with another man and the type of dude Mendices is, and he's full on New York and it's all in him. I was like, yeah, that you can't say that relationship. You're not
Yeah.
going to. How would you guys feel if your partner, wife, whatever, how would you feel as a man about your wife being sexually intimate as well as cheating emotionally with someone else? Would you want to save that relationship
Or if
after,
it's
haven't they been
just
together for like 8 years or something?
for a
8 or 9 years?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Don't quote me. But even if it's not physical and if it's just emotional, how do men feel about their woman being emotionally detached at
Exodus
the
say hell
moment,
no.
emotionally flirted with at the moment? I don't know, but and then I don't know if this was before or after Mandy sees was up in the club with Jazz and her homegirls being friendly. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with being friendly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nobody bent over the bathroom sink. I mean, I feel like it's okay to converse, and just be cool and be social. But
Hmm.
you can go too far. Too, you can go too far.
Yeah, that's what I was
So.
saying. Exodus said hell no to working things out. Uh, and I agree. Like I said, I used to like Yandy, but like I said, she deflects so much. And we should have been paying attention because Mendici's baby mama said the same thing.
What
They
she
said
say?
Yandy lied constantly. They said she tried to make their relationship seem like she was so happy and how Mendici's put her over them and um especially the Hispanic one. Especially I think she's Hispanic or um actually I think she's Cuban to be honest. But anyway, it's his son Mendici's mom, the oldest one. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she said it. She said Yandy lies so much, and I ain't
She
see it, but
do.
now
I mean, I see it
she
now.
said Yandy lies so fucking much, and she tried to make their marriage seem like it's so good, and she was like, and the whole time he was cheating on Yandy. Well,
Mm.
she was like the side chick between Samantha, that's the other baby mama, and Yandy.
Mm.
But anyway, y'all, sorry, we got off topic. But yes, I do think their marriage is over. I don't think he want to work it out.
We'll see.
But it definitely sounds like she's upset that he hasn't been going hard. She was like, I feel like you're not fighting for us. And the way he said it, it was like, Yandy, you the only one that want to argue with everybody once they assume our relationship or our marriage isn't what you want people to think or see. The way he said it in so many words, y'all. It was, if you heard it, you get the same interpretation. He don't want to keep trying to explain to people what's going on in their marriage because it's not their business. Let them think
Mm-hmm.
what they want.
At
Like
this
Kirk and
point,
Rashida, we're sorry, Yandy. You explained too much for a woman that's claiming to be so happy
yeah.
and how ain't nothing going on in your marriage. Sweetheart, it's obvious. You
And
might
I
want to
don't
get
know what
on
he
right.
doing. And he don't know what I'm doing, and don't nobody know what. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, fast forward. Let's switch topics.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into Zach and Zatima.
Yay! Zatima came back, you guys, last week. And this was the continuation from the last episode. I guess they were having like a funeral for
Yeah.
them, his mom. His mom died from drug overdose, basically. Um, so
What's
well,
the
if
after
you
thing after the funeral? The repast.
the repass, yes. So Zach had a long history of neglect. I would say
Hmm.
neglect, right? And
Yeah.
constant mistreatment by his mother
Abuse,
because she was
verbal
an addict.
abuse, physical abuse. Yeah.
Yeah, every shape or form of abuse. Like poor, I always said it. Poor Zach. He's not gonna grow up to be like this upstanding man if he was brought up with a mother like that. But his brother was an addict as well. Um,
Hmm.
it may
And
not
this
be
is like
our
one of
story.
those. Tyler is really great because he knows the generation that's really watching his shows and he
Yes, he does.
understands. So I know that this is like a trigger for a lot of people who, still alive and had to experience some of the sort of that type of
Hmm.
relationship with your mom, whether she
Yeah.
was, on drugs or on alcohol or just not there emotionally. A lot of
Hmm.
us, that's like one of those triggers. Yeah, for sure. So
Yeah. So
yeah, at the
picking up.
repass.
Yeah. At the repass. Fatima's trying to check on everybody, make sure everybody have what they need. Apparently the brother decided to steal something from a guy. I guess he was trying to get his drugs. So like we said, the brother is an addict as well.
Mm-hmm.
um he ran to Zach's home where the repass is, y'all. He ran to his brother's house. A big fight broke out, and Fatima is kind of like hovering over her stomach, trying to keep Zach in check. Like, please don't do something stupid. Me and this
Mm-hmm.
baby is relying on you. Um, and apparently the guys that they were fighting with, one of the main guys ended up shooting in Miss Fatima's direction. So of course it ended where we was trying to figure out, did Rashida die, or is she
Not
injured?
Rashida.
Yeah,
Zatima.
Oh, sorry, Fatima. So we came back. Um, what I thought from the first episode is, I'm like, thank God she's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I think y'all should tune in, especially if we're one of those that like to watch um TV
Black
shows about
Black TV
love and,
shows.
yeah, black TV shows. But thank God she was okay. It looked like she slipped, right? Isn't that what she
Mm-hmm.
said? She
Yeah,
slipped,
she said
and
she slipped.
but falling is not good, y'all, because she is definitely pregnant. So she felt, from what it seemed like, she experienced a little bit of complications from her falling.
Mm-hmm.
They took her to the hospital. Seems like she was cool. But I'm mad. I'm so annoyed because they went up a whole 4 months from the first episode, y'all. They just skipped a whole 4 months.
They
Did you see that?
clearly they clearly didn't want to give her enough time like they gave Karen motherfucking
Okay.
4 months to be pregnant.
Four
Like they
seasons.
could have gave her some time to grow into her bump. Like she just showed up and then here's the bump. Yeah, I ain't like that.
Yeah. I mean, Karen had what, 4 seasons, 5 seasons?
Yes.
I'm like, come on now. But I guess maybe their problems are going to be much bigger than just her being pregnant. It ain't like they got the same issues that was going on with Karen. But all in
Okay.
all,
Makes sense.
so maybe it's their situation may not go on. But I did want to get the guys and everybody's point of view. If someone shot at your soon to be wife or pregnant girlfriend, and she told you to let it go, would you be able to let it go? Because me personally, hell no. I would tell I can't tell my man to basically not protect me. Like, I get her point of view, but if you know your man's a rider, don't get mad at him for wanting to protect you or even to defend your honor, because at the end of the day, he could have shot you and could have lost you and the baby.
And then on top of that, it's so contradicting because we all know Zatima would have what?
Mm-hmm.
Zatima would have called Madam. She would have got involved. She definitely would have got involved
Hmm.
behind Zach's back, mind
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Oh Jesus. Can you hear me? Oh Lord. Can you hear me? I c-
My
yeah.
bad.
Oh, I thought something happened. I was gonna say what I do.
Oh crap.
Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me?
The
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mm, can you hear me now? Oh Jesus. Um, can you hear me?
Nope.
Oh shoot.
I should have put my phone on do not disturb.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we lost audio.
I can hear you.
We lost audio. Can you hear me? Yep. For some reason I can't hear you.
Uh, can you see his
Yeah.
comment? I don't want to go out.
I can read your lips. What you say?
Can you hear? Can you hear his comment?
Nope. You wanna come out and come back in? I hate that my phone rang. My phone rang.
You go out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I guess go out. Cause I can't, unfortunately I can't hear you.
I have no idea what's going on. I am. I did not foresee this happening. Um, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. But Exidor, you said sometimes it's good to lie.
I can hear now.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear now. Yes.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Exidor says sometimes it's good to lie. I would tell, I would let it go, but ready, but really, I'm not letting it go. I think Zach said the same thing.
Yeah.
Zach said, I'm gonna let it go. He said, but if I see Jeremiah, it's on site. But Krista, how would you feel?
What about Zach letting it go?
Yeah, would you want your man to let it go, or would you understand his frustration and what he's
I
upset
think you
about?
froze.
Huh?
Somebody. Okay. About Zach letting it go?
Yeah.
I don't think he should let it go. I think he should be smart about his plan and strategic about it because he do have a child on the way and he
Mhm.
got other cases. He should definitely let the case die down between Auntie trying to take the baby and stuff like that. But I definitely think it's something to address. And then he don't know if these people coming back. So I don't know. I don't think he should let it go. I really don't.
I don't think it should either. But yeah, what did you think about episode 2? Because they did bring it back, and they always give us 2 episodes. So what did you think about episode 2?
Episode 2 was interesting. I think Bryce is so funny because he is so dingy. Uh,
You
and he
found who?
Bryce.
Oh yeah, Bryce. Mm-hmm.
He's funny. And he's so dingy. And, I guess he was trying to stand up to Angela, but I think he should be himself. I don't think he need to take anybody advice. Like, if he feel like Angela was playing him, like, he don't need Zach's way to express himself. Like, he trying to be somebody else.
Exactly.
And they just hilarious. And I'm surprised that she let her stay in because she said she was a doula. Like, I guess you can stay. I don't know. Probably still won't want Deja in my house. I don't know, honestly.
Okay. But I guess she say it's better that she on Preston than to be on Zach, because as a woman, the type of woman I am, girl, stay off my man. That's how I feel.
Hmm.
I would be just as annoyed as Fatima would. And that's why I was like, like you said earlier, she's a little bit hypocritical, because every chance she got, she wanted to go upside Deja head for being all in Zach's face. That's why I was like, Fatima, like,
Every
don't do
chance she
that.
got, she got her revenge. She got
Yeah,
Hayden. Like, whoever she wanted to get back, she got her issue off.
I get it. She ain't got no record. Don't keep using that against Zach. He get it. He got a record. Okay, Fatima. But at the end of the day, I'm with Zach. I'm surprised you don't.
And hold them down. Like, you the mastermind of all get backs, ma'am.
Exactly.
You could have been handled that.
She
He
sure
trying to
should
make it
have.
seem
And
like he
that's what
wrong. And y'all just alike.
somebody said Fatima is always super defensive, and yet she treats Zach like a child. She feel like she have to guide him and always telling him what to do. I said that's a woman thing. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of like that, because if I feel like it's supposed to be happy wife, happy life, and you could tell Zach want to make her happy,
Hmm.
but Zach do need a little bit of guidance, almost like a kid. No offense, but he a cute kid. What you
Yeah.
think of the vow?
He's handsome. He's
Yeah.
handsome. Yeah. I
Alrighty.
think
So
he's very handsome.
what do you what are you eager to see to happen with this season?
Um, well, I definitely want to see Michael, the little baby boy, come back.
Yes, because I've been wondering where little Michael at.
I want him to be saved. I want him to be with his dad and with, his little sibling that they finna have. I know Fatima will take care of Michael. I would like to see him back with his daddy. Hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
I would like to see that.
But you know
I would
what
like to
we
see
did?
Jeremiah in rehab.
Oh no, girl. Jeremiah. That's his brother, by the way.
His
Jeremiah
ex
is like a
brother.
lost cause.
Yeah, and God will help him too. God will help him too. That
True.
person is real, because we have a lot of people that's strung out on alcohol,
Hmm.
feel like they don't have nobody, like they in the slums. So, there's hope. There's hope for the sick, the tired, the
Hmm.
over drugged, over alcohol. It's hope for them, and I definitely want to. Cause see, right now, the last time I seen him, he was hallucinating in the alley. I guess.
Yes. Cause his mom was his road dog. Like they was
Mm-hmm.
together all day. But you can tell Jeremiah was getting tired of taking care of his mom. Like, if you look back at those seasons, he would
Mm-hmm.
bring the mom to their house. I guess he felt
Yeah.
like that got too much freedom. He was getting tired of
I
taking care of his mom.
I think he was told to do that by his mom. Me personally,
Really?
that's how I feel.
Okay. Well, I can see that though.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeremiah definitely was jealous. But
Yeah.
we did forget about Leslie. Why don't you explain to the fans who Leslie is and what's going on with this new season, and what do you think Leslie about to do this season?
So Leslie is the guy that likes Fatima, right?
Mm-hmm. Obsessed with Fatima.
Obsessed with her, and then he got this girlfriend who I didn't get a chance to see the ending of the very last episode that showed her face, but he said he was sure gonna try to get her back from the last time. You know, they played a clip of him. He
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get he wanted to get her. He wanted to. So I don't know. Did he know that she was pregnant? And will he still feel the same way now that she's pregnant? Will he still be obsessed with her? Will he say, "Oh, we can raise the baby"? Like I'm thinking he might come back and try to kidnap Fatima.
Yeah. I definitely feel like he knows she's pregnant. I think if you go back to last season when he made it unknown he's obsessed with Fatima. I think it was what I think Fatima told him. She was like, "In the man, I'm in love with the man and whose child I'm carrying." And he remember he asked her, "Was she sure?" And
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Am I sure?" But I feel like after it was so nice of Angela to help her clean up in episode 1 into the new season. It was so nice of her to stay back. Angela is Fatima's best friend. They work for the same law firm. And clearly they've been part of each other's life for years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I do think it was very big of Angela to help her take care of the house while she get checked out and make sure she's good and okay. But why didn't Angela let Fatima know Leslie came in? Because
Mm.
Leslie wasn't supposed to have keys to their house. Leslie came in while what's her name was Angela was finishing up, and she thought she was Fatima, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I got a key." And Angela was just like, "You got a key?" She was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Fatima told me all about you, and we all know Fatima ain't give her no key to their house." Whoa,
Right.
wait, whoa. We'll have to go back, but I don't think Fatima gave her the key. I think she stole the key,
Mm.
the spare key. That's what you call it.
Cause she did end up in her bed, and who knows how she got up there. So
She took the spare key. That's what I was like. And Angela,
that's
you could tell,
crazy.
you could tell Angela felt some type of way. She was like, She gave you a key," but we all know
Mm-hmm.
Leslie's lying. Leslie seemed, I don't know. Leslie seemed like she's very much obsessed with Fatima, but she also give off that she wants Zach as well.
She
So
wanna be Fatima.
yeah, something's gotta go. This woman seems very deranged this season. It seemed like she took crazy to another level. Like
Mm-hmm.
standing outside of Zach and Fatima window in their house, watching them like a real weirdo. What I think is about to happen is I think once again she's gonna try to do something to cause problems between Zach and Fatima. Kind of like she did last season in the bed
Mm-hmm.
with Zach. But it looks like based on the trailer, somebody's gonna try to break into their house.
Mm.
There was a huge trailer, and I really wish we were able to show you guys the trailer. But it looked like somebody tried to break into their home. And Leslie seemed crazy enough from what we've been seeing. Leslie seemed like she might be a little off and might be the one to do it. I do think she
Hopefully
wants to
it's
talk to Fatima.
hopefully it's not Jeremiah.
Mm, I don't know. I hope it's not either because that it's only so much they can do to protect him for real.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it's only so much she's gonna tolerate.
yeah.
But all in all, I don't know what Malachi is gonna do. I think it's funny because Leslie is pretending that she is pregnant like Fatima. She got her hair done like Fatima. Um, and I think she's trying to trick her husband into. Well, they broke up, so he ain't even her husband. But it seemed like this is about to be a juicy episode. But what I will say is I'm loving it. I'm loving the love I see happening between Zach and Fatima, and we haven't seen them be lovey-dovey towards each other in a while. So I'm
Yeah.
happy to see it. Where I see they building. I love to see that Zach and his business partners about to get their money flowing again. That Zach and Fatima needed their break after 3 seasons of constant drama, including them breaking up.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah.
While they were sitting at the dinner table at the second episode, I believe, or maybe it was the
Hmm.
third, but it was Bryce and Destiny and what's the white guy, mixed guy name?
The
Preston.
Preston, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like how Tyler Perry kind of just put a little education in there that, the
Hmm.
real estate system is, has the mafia tied to it. A lot of us don't know that. We know that it's some hoops to jump through in order to get, loans and
Hmm.
grants and things of that nature to, buy property that needs to be fixed in our neighborhoods. But I'm sure it's not just Atlanta where they're filming
Hmm. It's
from.
everywhere.
I'm sure it's everywhere that has, this ethical, supremacy that, kind of forbids certain people, especially of color, to be
Minorities,
able
yeah.
to obtain these, homes that can be fixed with, loans from the state. A lot of us don't know how to use our FHAs, and they also
Hmm.
have a NACA loan that you can get. And I just like how Tyler Perry, he kind of like put a little education.
Education on it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Tyler. Thanks.
exactly. He's touching on a lot of good topics, and I will say
Yeah,
that's what's drawing us to a lot of
some of
his
it be
shows.
so messy. Ooh, child.
Messy, very, very messy. I just want to know why can't the TV shows end like the movies? It's always some sort of happily ever after or something, and it's like the shows. It's like none of these relationships, these couples can catch a break. But as I stated earlier, I'm happy to see them get out of that rut. They're back to making their money.
Hmm.
Um, and once again, he want to build. I can honestly say I understand where Fatima was coming from about Zach not being there and having to put more time into work. Because once again, now that I'm pregnant, I'm showing I barely have the energy to do things.
And she don't
Now
want to
I'm
take
gonna
off
get
right
on your
now, so
grind.
she can't
Right,
blame Zach because she's still working to herself.
right. And I
Like they
get
the
it.
same person. I don't.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. I'm like, Fatima, you are not much different. The only difference is you ain't got a record.
That's the only
That's
difference.
about it. But
Yeah.
yes, please y'all tune in next week. They're giving us another 2 episodes.
Hmm.
And so we are definitely looking forward to it. So I think Zatima is a really good TV show for anybody that likes to watch relationships that have trials and tribulations and family and love. So I think I recommend you guys. I recommend.
Yeah.
Um, so the tea that we saw that is trending, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's spreading like a wildfire. It actually got very ugly, so ugly that Chris Brown turned off his Instagram page. I
Right.
think it stemmed from a young lady he invited on stage. I think Kayla, she's an influencer basically. And she's a brown skinned girly. A lot of people have for a long time been making a big deal about Chris Brown only inviting certain type of women on stage. And the first thing they say is they're either white one. I have never seen a white woman on stage, but I digress. Or she's light skinned and um so once again he invited this influencer up on stage. I think I was telling my friend Exodore about it. I was like, this woman did her thing on stage. I mean, she ain't sit there and look at him all possessed and stuff like the rest of them do when he do the
Hmm.
take you down thing. I was like, she did what I probably would have did. She put her legs up on his shoulder, grind on him while he grind on her, and she made the show more exciting. And I guess it was some girl. I guess Kayla posted, "This is for my brown skinned girlies," and that triggered a really bad rage bait of women calling him a colorist, and then some girl claimed she was granted VIP access, and she claimed his manager told her it's not he don't have any more wristbands, so she couldn't come in. Yes, she is dark skinned, but she claimed he told her it was because she's too dark. I don't believe that you couldn't pay me to believe it. And she claimed she got out of line, and then two other women, that one was looked like she was Latina, and then the other one was light skinned. The other two were light skinned, and he let them in. I don't think, me personally, I don't think Chris Brown is a colorist. I think everybody got a fucking preference in what they like. Me, I don't like light skinned men. They feel the need to fucking compete. If you're gonna date me, please don't act like you can compete with me. The only light skinned man that I will date will probably be Chris Brown if I have the opportunity to. But I have a type. I'm not colorist. But I feel like some of these dark skinned women, no offense, and I'm not throwing shade. I have so many beautiful dark skinned friends, and a lot of time I don't see skin color, to be really honest. But when see situations like this, it's like a lot of deflecting because they may need some therapy. And once again, things they may have experienced in real life. Um, I think we can say, especially in our generation, dark skinned women have been made to feel like they're not pretty. Wouldn't you agree with that? I think that's something that happened for so long. What do you think?
For one, I don't feel like Chris Brown is a colorist because I've seen some of his, meet and greet photos, and girls are all kind of colors, sizes,
Mm-hmm.
shades.
Yeah.
So I think that's false. I think if he does have a type, I feel like that's fine because most of us do have types.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't date a light skinned guy because most of them look like my family member. So that's why I'm not attracted to him. The only light skinned dude I would talk to is Chris Brown. Okay? That's
Yes, ma'am.
it. I don't know nobody else that I would
Yes,
talk to.
ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Um, so I just think maybe she just had one of those nasty attitudes to the point to where they were just like, no, you can't get in, but y'all can come in. She can't come in. Since you want to have an attitude, okay, you stay here. I'm gonna let them through. It could have been one of them situations. So of course you want to go and rant and make accusations to try to take the public with her. So she
Mm-hmm.
really trying to fuck up his money because she's salty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yes, I believe that dark skinned girls have had it harder because I have a cousin who, had to grow to love herself because she was talked about so bad by her own family members. So,
Mm-hmm.
she had to get through a lot to feel black and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like dark skinned girls have had it hard, but I don't feel like it's an excuse because at this point, we all have a type. Whether it's I don't
Exactly.
date short men, I don't like skinny men, I don't like fat men, I don't like light skin. Like we all have a type. So I think
Exactly.
it's just pretty her being messy. That's what I think. Leave Chris Brown alone. He already got enough going on.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Like I said, I've heard so many people say, "Oh, light skinned women, uh, he like light skinned women," and I'm just like, once again, that doesn't make him a colorist. And once again, I don't feel like he should being bashed for liking what he like when everybody got a preference.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say I'm very disappointed because stuff like this is what's going to trigger him to not bring anybody on stage at all. That's what
Yeah.
that's going to trigger. And they tried to do this to Martin Lawrence a couple of months ago. And once again, like I said, it's only certain type of women that keep doing this, and it's just kind of like they try to accuse him of being a colorist because he used to crack on Pam. No, he cracked on everybody, and that includes Gina, his own girlfriend. They was like he always had something negative to say about her, or talking about her hair is nappy. First of all, they all took
And
jabs
she got
at
his
each
ass
other.
back.
Thank you. I was like, what do y'all? I was like, he is not a colorist. I'm like, and he even admitted there were things that people on the TV station did want him to say about her, and everybody said he wouldn't. So I was just like, where is this coming from? I think they recently did it to Michael B. Jordan and said he keep going after certain type of women. He a colorist. What?
He don't
I don't
want
know,
you,
y'all. What
ma'am.
y'all think?
He don't
Huh?
want you, ma'am. He don't want you. Okay?
I
Chill.
don't understand it. Like, and it's not just that one
He might not want
person.
me either. However,
It's okay.
it's plenty of men out there.
Exactly.
Find you some business. God made
Probably
a
like
big
one.
wide world, honey. He ain't make it small. Mind, leave Michael B. Jordan alone.
Yes, that came for him pretty hard too. I think he shut down his Instagram page for and his Facebook because they were accusing him of that. That's why I'm like, what's behind all this? But when Chris Brown saw that post from the girl he added on stage, he said, "Miss me with all that uh colorist
Well, you can
rage
call
bait."
me a colorist, honey, because I'm only taking them brown and darker.
Girl, you ain't no colorist. You got a preference of what you like. Like,
Exactly.
it's just a preference, and you. It's okay. You not his preference.
I
Like,
think I left my charger.
oh, I'm sorry. We are at 45 minutes, so
Okay,
we
we
good
actually
on time. Yes,
50.
we did.
Okay, yeah, 45
We
because we
did
started
that.
late.
But yes, make sure y'all let us know what you thought about our show. Like, share, and comment. And what do you guys think? Do you guys have a preference when it comes to dating? If you do,
Hmm.
let us know in the comments. But I'm gonna go ahead and let my girl go ahead and end this. So
Yes. Yes, y'all. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. And also, if you want us to talk about a certain topic or watch a certain show and comment on the show, please leave your comments below.
yeah,
Like, share, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you
y'all
so
have a nice
much.
day. Bye.
Love you. God
Mwah.
bless. Blessings, blessings. Bye.
Bye.